Hey, how are you guys doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. Those of you that are new to me, my name is Beverly Walthour. I am a business strategist specifically for Christian female coaches who want to create more income and more impact without compromising their Christian values. I'm also a TV and radio show host, so we film and record the TV and radio show here in Atlanta, GA. So I am just hopping on here quickly. Here we are at the time of this particular recording. It is the start of a new week, the first full week of the second quarter of 2021 type of thing, the first full week of the month of April. And so, I just want to have this quick conversation, and then I got to keep going. I got to keep going. There's other things on my to-do list, but this was one of the things that was on my list. So you guys, as you come on into the room, say hi, hello, hey, so that I can see who's on. If you are watching the replay, type in hashtag replay, leave your questions, your comments, all that awesome stuff. And I will try my best to go back and respond to your questions and comments. And so you guys, this particular live that I'm doing, those of you that are my clients, you know that you have access to what I call my prayer and productivity hours. And so, or prayer and productivity session is what I call them. And so literally what we do during this is time that we carve out in the morning. And so I've shared the story where this came from as far as why I'm doing it in the month of April. And so you guys, once again, I cannot reiterate this story enough. And so just sharing, a little bit more of the story. Once again, you guys, I know for a lot of you, when it comes to your business, God has shown you something huge. Like he's shown you a snippet of something that he has for you and what it is that he desires for you to do. And the thing is, it is a big thing. Whatever that thing is that he's shown you, everyone is something different that he's shown each one of you. But the thing is, in order for you to get to that thing, whatever that thing is, I'm telling you, you cannot continue to do what you are currently doing. I'm telling you, you have to do things differently. And so a part of what I'm believing God for when it comes to the month of April. And so, like I said, I've shared this little snippet of this story. And so I shared with you guys the other day, I was running some errands. A couple of streets over in my neighborhood saw these really big houses. I've seen these houses before, like I drive past it almost all the time. But that particular day, which was on Thursday of last week, I was like, God, yep, that's going to be my house. I'm going to have one of those houses. The crazy thing is right now it's just me. So when I tell you these houses are huge, like they call them what they call them McMansions, but I'm like, it's just me right now. So in my mind, when I said that house was going to be mine, of course, it was a brief second where I was just like, well, what are you going to do with all that house? It's just you. But once again, God has given me he's going to grant me the desires of my heart. Like that didn't just come out of anywhere. So once again, I literally said, God, yep, that's going to be my house. So I said that out loud on Thursday. And then on Friday, I told you guys I'm declaring and decreeing some things. I'm actually looking at Cindy Trim's, and I've had access to her book for years. But Cindy Trim's, she has like Hello Tomorrow, Command the Morning, that type of thing. And so every day in the month of April, I'm literally decreeing and declaring multiple times a day, at least 3 times a day. Because once again, the big that God has shown me, literally multi-million-dollar business. So it's the coaching, it's the consulting, it's the TV and radio show, it's the speaking, it's the author. You guys, those things that God is showing you is not for nothing. He is showing you and telling you those things for a reason. And so once again, I'm like, okay, God, I'm so serious about what it is. I'm in complete and total agreement with you with what it is that you're showing me when it comes to the business. And so once again, this is what he gave me to do different for the month of April. So seek him and ask him, what is it that he wants you to do differently? So like I said, every day, 3 times a day, we're declaring and decreeing a thing, that type of thing. Once again, with my clients, I put out there, okay, I need to have a sustained time in my morning to start my day off. To really and truly make sure that I'm working on revenue generating activities. Like it's something that I do, but I haven't always been consistent. But once again, if I'm believing God for a thing, something bigger, then I need to do things differently. So I put it out to my clients. I'm like, hey, I'm going to be on this Zoom call from 10 to 11:45 Eastern Daylight Time. You were free to join me. And so they've been joining me since Thursday. Every single time on Thursday and Friday, people have been closing clients, joining in that session. But it's more than the business part. And today we got to see more than the business part, because my thing is, you guys, you being an entrepreneur is only one part of you. There are other parts of you. And so my thing is, that's why I'm such a firm believer, as believers in business, seek ye first the kingdom of God. So once again, your business, you're not going to be able to have that level of success that you desire in your business if you're not leaning on God in every area of your life. And so, like I said, so that prayer and productivity sessions with my clients, that's another part. Another part I shared on a post that I did yesterday about the book that my aunt wrote, which is a prayer, devotional, and journal. And so initially I'm like, this is a 30-day journal. It's 31 days in the month of May, so I'm just going to wait and put it off until May. And God was like, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. Because once again, you cannot be believing me for bigger and you're still carrying mess with you. So whether or not that mess is bitterness, whether or not is selfishness, jealousy, unforgiveness, whatever it is, we're about to spend the next 31 days getting to the root of that stuff. So you guys, once again, get into the root, get into the heart of that, because you guys, listen, that unforgiveness, that jealousy, that bitterness, that resentment, I'm telling you, it shows up in different parts of your life. I don't want to bring any of that with me. So once again, that stuff can show up in multiple areas. It can literally physically manifest in your body. So if you're struggling with some type of ailment or condition or something, it might actually be rooted in that stuff that you're still holding on to. So like I said, I know for me, over these next 31 days, I'm going, me and God, hey, we going through this journey of releasing this stuff and making sure that it's not things that I pick up, because I don't want to carry that into this next season. Because you guys, as coaches, there are literally people who are attached to what it is that you do. And so once again, it's not just about you anymore. You want to make sure that you're always holding a mirror up to your face and literally having that conversation with God to see what it is that you may need to clean out and cleanse and all of that stuff as you move to this next level in your business. And so you guys, I'm telling you, so get to the root of that stuff, get to the root, whatever that stuff may be, that type of thing. And it is a daily thing that you should be digging through and rooting through. And so you guys, like I said, so as you're working on yourself and believing God for whatever this bigger thing is that he has for you in 2021, because for a lot of us as entrepreneurs, a lot of that, as you're believing God for bigger, pay attention to what you may be resisting doing in your business. Pay attention to what's going on. So like I said, I knew for me, part of my resistance, because my thing is, if I know that I'm supposed to be doing daily revenue generating activities every day, and I wasn't being consistent with it, there is some resistance to that. Period. You guys, I'm telling you. And so if you know with your business, and once again, God has given you a vision for your business, you guys, clients are not going to always just fall out of the sky. Like, there are things that you literally want to do to show up, to have that consistency type of thing. There are things that you're going to have to do, just like in your spiritual walk. There are things you have to do to grow. Like, you have to be in your word. You have to be in the word, period. Like, you can't just sit here and say, well, God, you know, I done given my life over to you, Father. And once again, I know everything is now just going to fall in my lap. I know everything is going to be 100% fine and dandy all the time, every time. No. You guys, there are things, and scripture even tells us faith without works is dead. Scriptures tell us write the vision and make it plain. Scripture tells us to sit down and count up the cost, that type of thing. You guys, there are things that you have to do in your business, period. The clients are not just going to fall out of the sky. Now, will there be people that will reach out to you? Yes, and yes. But you guys, there will be people that you're going to also have to do some things to let them know that, hey, I'm in business. Hey, this is how I can support you as a coach. Hey, do you want this type of support? Like, there are things you're going to have to do, and you're going to have to do those things every single day or as consistently as possible. I'm telling you, you guys, I don't know any other way of saying it. There are things you are going to have to do every single day in your business, period. And so you guys, and that's the part. So once again, I really want you to sit with and ask God, what is it that I'm resisting to do? Are you resisting leveraging Messenger? One or two reasons why. Either one, you don't know how to use it for your business. That's one thing. Two, you know how to do it, but you haven't been doing it because in your mind, oh my gosh, you know, when I reach out to people in Messenger, you know, they ignore me. Or when I reach out to people in Messenger, I feel like I'm just in there trying to sell them something. Pay attention. What's going on? or once again, going live. You guys, hear me. I am not making this stuff up. Because of what's going on with the pandemic, more and more people are online. More and more people are utilizing social media. Why not utilize something that you have free access to have a conversation with your people? Why not do that? Why not leverage that? Leverage all of those capacities. I was talking to a client this morning. I said, yeah, put it on your personal page, put it on your business page, email your list, like all the places where your people are right now. You guys have a conversation with them. Have a conversation. It's not going to hurt. It is not going to hurt. Have the conversation with them. Let them decide whether or not they want to do business with you. But some of you guys, you're not even giving them the opportunity to make the decision. So is there a post that you need to put out there? Put the post out there and talk to them about how you can support your people. Once again, you guys, about 80% of the people, and I need to go back and check my numbers. So Rashonda Pratt, she had a statistic out there, and I need to go back and double check, because she's the queen of visibility. Rashonda Pratt is. And so if I'm not mistaken, I think she said 80% of the people right now they prefer live video. Well, Bam, I hate to do video. First of all, take that word hate out your vocabulary. Like, come on. And my thing is, that is a way for you to have a conversation with your people. Why not use that and leverage that? Something that you can do for free. I don't have to pay. I don't have to run an ad to it. I can do that for free. Now, when I say for free, you do have to you have to sell your time and your talent. So you do have to carve some time out. So you do have to use your time. But make the decision. Hey, I can do a 15-minute live. Make that decision. Each day I'm going to have a conversation with my people every day for 15 minutes. Make the decision. Especially if people are already viewing videos. Why not use that opportunity? Why not? So whether or not it's you doing the live, whether or not you're like, well, babe, I don't have a full 15 minutes right now. We'll do a 60-second reel or do a 60-second story. Why not use those features? They're there. You don't have 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Do it. People are consuming that stuff. And right now, those social media platforms, they are pushing the video. So ride the wave. Have a conversation. Well, Bam, I don't know what to say to my people. Once again, look at what you offer them. What are you talking about in your offer? What are you showing your clients? Have that conversation with them. What's going on with them? What are their challenges? How does your offer help them to overcome the challenge? Have a conversation with them about that. That type of thing. But I tell my clients, think about the time of day. So right now it's around lunchtime. It's on the later end of lunchtime for me. So I might hop on a live and just have a conversation, because some of my people are still working full time. And so they're watching this live on their lunch break. And I might say, well, hey, how can you optimize your lunchtime? And so while you're eating that sandwich, what could you be doing in your business to optimize that time? So not only are you eating your sandwich, but you're also having a conversation with your people. So is that a time where you can do a selfie and say, hey, boom, although I have my business going, although I'm working full time, hey, this is how I support my clientele as well. Why not? Look at how you can leverage that time. Or email your list. Babe, I don't know what to email my list. Well, that same 15-minute conversation that you had earlier, how about you email that to your list and just say, hey, I don't know if you had an opportunity to watch this live, but I talked about X. Here's the link here. Check it out. Why not repurpose the live that you just did? Now you're killing two birds with one stone. That type of thing. So once again, look at what you're resisting and ask yourself, well, why are you resisting that thing? So once again, that word hate, I hate this and stuff. See where that comes from. What's going on? There's a reason why. Start peeling back the layer and ask why. Once again, why do you hate to reach out to people in Messenger? Why do you hate to do live? Why do you hate social media? Whatever that hate is, pull back the why. See what's going on and flip that thing, reframe it. This is something we were talking about, my prayer partners, this morning. We were talking about the reframe. So how about you reframe that and you ask, okay, God, how can I leverage this? What is it that my ideal client needs to hear from me? What's going on? What can I say to her in this moment? How about you flip it and not make it about you, but make it about that person that needs to hear the thing, whatever the thing is. Make it about them and not about you. Try that. Try that. Try that. So you guys, I'm telling you, these are just a couple of things. So if you're feeling that resistance for something or about something, once again, push through it. Those of you, if you're my clients, you know you already had the invitation to join me on the Prayer and Productivity Hour. Every last one of those women who have joined, they say the same thing over and over again, how much they are able to get done, how they're able to just push through and do it. Because once again, and they literally said, hey, I can go on about the rest of my day now, that type of thing. Well, babe, I'm not available between 10 and 11:45 to join you. Okay, then set your own. Put it on your own calendar and set it for yourself for a time that's going to work for your calendar. Once again, you guys, every time you have a reason why, we say it's a reason why, get to the root of that. Once again, you are an entrepreneur, problem solve. What can you do? You guys, as an entrepreneur, part of what we're called to do is solve a problem. So when a problem pops up in your business, that type of thing, what can you do to solve that problem? What can you do to solve that problem? Don't just come with the reason and then sit on that reason and be like, okay, yep, that's the reason why. And then you brush your hands up and like, yep, see, No. No. That's not what we were called to do. Like I said, especially if you chose the answer the call of being an entrepreneur. Part of what you do as an entrepreneur, we're so busy solving other people's problems that we don't take and apply it to our own problems, especially in our business. So you guys, I'm telling you, no problem at all. Like I said, I know for some people, exactly. Yep. Or like I said, even what you can do, Gavin, one thing that you can do is put out a feeler or reach out to a couple of people and just say, if they can't join you on it, then let them say, well, hey, can you at least be my accountability partner? Every day at this time from 3 to 4, I'm going to work on these activities. I just want to check in. So that type of thing. So because that accountability piece is huge. So being able to have that accountability piece. So definitely try that. If you're not able to get other people to join you, at least have some people that you can check in with type of thing. And watch what happens with that. You guys, I'm telling you, that focused time. And once again, say that prayer and ask God, okay, God, I am praying for your level that you're able to keep me focused during this time. You give me your mind. You give me your strategies. You give me you see what I'm saying? Your witty inventions during this time together. Like literally ask for those things. Literally ask for those things and watch what happens. I love that. Yep. You guys, I'm telling you, it does. It makes it so much easier in the sense where you have others that can join you in that type of thing. But once again, hey, if they can't join you on the actual Zoom or whatever, then hey, check in with them via Messenger or via phone or whatever it may be. Do that and watch what happens. So you guys, that type of thing. So you guys, like I said, I just want to hop on here. Ask yourself, what are you resisting? And then once again, especially when it comes to your business. So ask, what are you resisting? And then ask why. Holy Spirit, why is it that I am resisting this? And then the other key part is there truth in what it is that I am saying? Is this actually true? Has someone actually said this to me? Or is this the story that I'm telling myself? Like, is this the conversation? Because y'all know how we like to do. We'll make up a whole story. We'll have a whole conversation in our head. And we're like, did somebody actually say that to you? No. But, I saw somebody that posted about that or I heard about it. So I know it can happen. Yeah, anything can happen. I guess technically an elephant can fall out of the sky, technically. Right? Anything can happen type of thing. But once again, remember who you serve. That type of thing. He's going to trump all of that. And remember, if your heart and your intentions are pure and you really feel like you can help someone, why would you not let as many people as you know, why would you not let them know how you can support them? That's the attitude. That's the thought process that you want to have. That type of thing. Let as many people know as possible. And once again, remain consistent. Remain consistent with getting that message out there on your platforms. Get them on out there with all your platforms as much as possible, as consistently as possible, and watch what happens. And once again, you guys, you can't just do it for 5 days. You can't just do it for 2 weeks and say this doesn't work. Once again, remain consistent with it. Remain consistent with it and watch what happens. Okay, you guys, like I said, I want to hop on here, address the resistance. We have to get to the root of that thing. And my thing is replace that. You want to reframe it. You want to tell a different story. You want to make sure that you're operating in the truth in that thing and not something that we made up, but something that you want to make sure. And once again, you know me, I'm like, stand firm in the word. What does the word say? What does the word tell you? Check your intentions. Are you doing that because you feel like you can help somebody? If people were to know about this thing, would you do it? Would you let them know? If it's going to help, would you try to let as many people know as possible? Well, yeah. Well, then what's the easiest way for you to let as many people know as possible? Like I said, for us, my social media pages, your email list, if you have one, your regular list, the people that are in your network, wouldn't you let as many people know as possible? It's the same thing. Don't allow this to be, or don't allow you to be the best kept secret in your industry type of thing. Get out there and let people know how you can support them type of thing. Okay. So you guys, that's all that I have. I told you you're going to see my face a lot more often. If you're not seeing my face, you're going to hear my voice on my little live audios, whatever that is. But once again, I have a message. There are people out there that need to hear this message, and I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going. I keep saying, if you don't want to hear it, you can unfriend, unsubscribe, unconnect, disconnect, whatever those were, all those things right there if you want to. That type of thing. You guys, I'm telling you, but get out there, serve your people, have those conversations with your people every single day, and watch what happens. Now, of course, if you have a specific question on how I may be able to support you, please feel free to reach out to me. Please feel free to reach out to me, and we can have a conversation on what it is and how it is that I may be able to support you. You guys, thank you so much for hopping on in here. Yes. That part right there, because like I said, I know I'm not the coach for everybody. It's all good, though. It is all good, that type of thing. So you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Once again, if you have specific questions for me, please feel free to connect with me in Messenger or whichever capacity that you are watching me. You guys, thank you so much for joining me. Take care, take care, take care.